as T.I. is talking, something struck out to me. He started talking about the South and how dog we've been talking under our breath and all of that. And I started to think like, listen up. We're going to keep this straight to the point. Freecash.com is doing its thing. Have you joined yet? Possibly not, because you still worried about all of these different things. Yo, Wayno, it's a scam. Yo, Wayno, why are you supposed... Listen, all that is out the window, man. Freecash.com is a website that lets you try out games. It's very, very simple. You know what I mean? Scan this QR code that you see on the screen right now. Get right. Get you a couple dollars. You ain't got nothing but time on your hands. Go up for freecash.com. You acting as if I done sent y'all down the wrong road. You're bugging. Freecash.com. Peace. Since when did one person represent everybody? If you have a problem with 50 Cent, who signed South artists, worked with South artists, what does that have to do with overall New York? Now, yeah, there is debate that always happens between New York and Atlanta about who started what, who inspired what. Back in the days when Andre got up on the stage at the Source Awards, was people still holding that against us till this day. I myself was 12 years old when that happened. So when people be asking, "Oh, how would you feel?" I said I was 12. I didn't give a fuck. I don't know what they was talking about at that time, but whatever. The South still hasn't realized where it's won at. The South has had tons of wins, tons of artists that have broken eras on their own, conglomerates, groups, hit records, everything you could possibly think of. But y'all niggas cannot see how many times y'all won because y'all get mad at one person and group everybody into one thing. Now look, let's watch this call with T.I. and Kevin Hart. So he's on the call with Kevin Hart. He's talking about regarding 50 Cent and how he feel about 50 Cent and how he want the verses. But then he get into the New York, all that type shit. Let's just watch it and talk about it.
I get it, but I know it's your birthday, man, and I celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a chance,
I think it built inspiration and it also built resentment. So much resentment that the South can never realize when they won. We talking about 50 Cent and T.I., but before we get into anything, you know what you got to do. Hit them subs, them likes, and run up that hype. If you want to help me build this channel, if you want to support me as well, go to Wayno119.com and buy yourself some merch. All right, look. T.I. and 50 Cent been having this thing brewing for a minute, right? This verses. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I think it makes for dope and great debate when it comes to the, just hip-hop commentary or just conversation overall when it comes to rap and rap shit. Well, as T.I. is talking, something struck out to me. He started talking about the South and how New York, we've been talking under our breath and all of that. And I started to think like, listen up. We're going to keep this straight to the point. Freecash.com is doing its thing. Have you joined yet? Possibly not, because you still worried about all of these different things. Yo, Wayno, it's a scam. Yo, Wayno, why are you supposed... Listen, all that is out the window, man. Freecash.com is a website that lets you try out games. It's very, very simple. You know what I mean? Scan this QR code that you see on the screen right now. Get right. Get you a couple dollars. You ain't got nothing but time on your hands. Go up for freecash.com. You acting as if I done sent y'all down the wrong road. You're bugging. Freecash.com. Peace. Since when did one person represent everybody? If you have a problem with 50 Cent, who signed South artists, worked with South artists, what does that have to do with overall New York? Now, yeah, there is debate that always happens between New York and Atlanta about who started what, who inspired what. Back in the days when Andre got up on the stage at the Source Awards, was people still holding that against us till this day. I myself was 12 years old when that happened. So when people be asking, "Oh, how would you feel?" I said I was 12. I didn't give a fuck. I don't know what they was talking about at that time, But whatever.
Penny for your thoughts.
You think I could retire early?
Good question.
They always tell you there's a catch, a compromise, an asterisk. Sprite Zero Sugar is different. It's nothing but crisp, lemon lime flavored refreshment with zero sugar. This is Sprite Zero Sugar. Obey your thirst.
The South still hasn't realized where it's won at. The South has had tons of wins, tons of artists that have broken eras on their own, conglomerates, groups, hit records, everything you could possibly think of. But y'all niggas cannot see how many times y'all won because y'all get mad at one person and group everybody into one thing. Now look, let's watch this call with T.I. and Kevin Hart. So he's on the call with Kevin Hart. He's talking about regarding 50 Cent and how he feel about 50 Cent and how he want the verses. But then he get into the New York, all that type shit. Let's just watch it and talk about it.
I get it, buddy. Now, I know it's your birthday, man, and I celebrate you.
Yes, sir.
But if you get a chance, you hear me? You hear me, Kevin
I'm
Hart?
listening to you. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
If you get a chance,
Yes, sir.
please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Oh, Jesus.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say, goddammit.
Jesus Christ. You say you want that man to see all full-fledged with the South.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying shit under their breath about us and having little bullshit, slick-ass comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like, nigga, we substandard when they get back up top. Well, that shit stop right now.
Yeah, you say you done with that.
That shit stop right now, goddammit.
You say you done
The
with that.
king say that shit stop. He say he the king of New York. And if he don't want to do it, and one of them other niggas up there who got a goddamn catalog want to pull up, tell him come see the king. Don't come around me. Come sit down with me.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, too. I'm here for it.
Tell him come see. Goddammit.
Nobody in New York come down here for no malls. Y'all malls, as far as copping shit, is trash. Please don't start that. Don't nobody come to Atlanta to buy clothes. That is the last thing somebody. I can't fathom anybody saying they come down here to buy clothes. That is New York in comparison to Atlanta when it comes to buying clothes. It's not even close. It's not even close. Y'all come up top to go to our malls or to shop on Fifth Ave and all of that because we got all the heat. Not y'all down here. Cool. But again, what do people whisper? Ain't nobody been whispering under their breath. Niggas was always loud about how they felt about the South, and y'all was always loud when it came to that as well. Y'all never had no problem with everybody else. Y'all have a problem with 50 Cent. Let the shit focus on 50 Cent. This is not a New York thing. This is not a New York thing. We've had this love-hate relationship for years when it comes to Atlanta, New York, Miami, New Orleans. I'm here to say I've traveled to all of them places. We get love down here. We get love down here. And I think that is just like the white noise of how people feel about this versus that is not real. It's not real because first of all, then you start seeing people talking about no-fly zones and all of that crazy shit. But T.I. not doing none of that. I think that he's just having fun, talking shit, talking to Kevin Hart. But you get all of this like, don't come down here. Y'all sitting here waiting at the gate. You can't stop nothing from happening. Literally nothing. But okay, the verses, right? Rapping wise, I don't think it's even close that T.I. is a better rapper than 50 Cent. T.I. is a better rapper than 50 Cent. 50 Cent was great at songwriting. He was great at making hits and striking while the iron was hot. I don't think anybody, we could argue that nobody in the South, let alone all the hip hop did what 50 Cent did when it came to his fandom. I mean, he sold 1 million records the first week. Only person that did that was Wayne. You know what I mean? Sold 1 million physical copies the first week. Whatever. But as far as the situation, let's stay on topic. Now, we went through the albums. You know what I'm saying, a couple days ago on the episode, we covered this with T.I. versus 50 Cent. I personally believe that I feel like 50 would win, but I feel like it would be extremely close. Now, you give or take, depending on what songs you pick, T.I. could win as well. I just recently had I can't wait till this shit. I did something with Bars on I-95. Well, Bars on 95. And we had a conversation about like T.I. And I was like, man, T.I. I'm like, yo, bro, skill set in the early 2000s, skill set. I would argue that the only person second to Wayne skill-wise, making albums, rapping, bars, and all that shit might have been T.I. And niggas like, nah, I'm like, yo, Wayne was an anomaly. Like, I would not dispute that. Wayne was an anomaly, but T.I., like, people sleep on T.I. Now, of course, 50, and when I told you, go back and look. It's not a long history there. Now, he ran shit with the mixtape circuit, changed mixtapes forever. At that time, nobody would dispute that anywhere on the planet. But then with his albums, it was only like 3 albums, right? You got Get Rich or Die Trying, The Massacre, and Curtis. Before I Self-Destruct is kind of the tail end of 50's music career. I mean, T.I.'s discography is crazy as well. But listen, let's just go back. Let's go back to this clip with these two talking, and I'm gonna talk about the commentary that both of them had on one another after the fact. But let's go back to T.I. and Kevin Hart talking.
Do you think you have what it takes to be a personal trainer? We do.
Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join us, and together let's embark on this journey, empower lives, and make a lasting difference.
Told him the South had something to say, and I'm saying it.
You saying what needs to be said, bottom line.
Hey, period. Ain't no motherfucking dispute. We the shit. They last year. We the future. So anybody don't like it, come see the king. And we gonna start with 50. And if he don't want to do it, then we gonna go pick somebody else. But in order for him to not, he either gonna have to accept the challenge or bitch up. Those are the only 2 options.
I'm gonna do my job as a communicator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna communicate.
Yeah.
In a Kevin Hart-esque way.
Yeah.
What was said.
Yeah.
And what we feel should happen. That's it.
Let him know the king on his motherfucking trail. God damn it, I don't want nothing but action. I don't want nothing but action and opportunity.
Say no more. Say no more. I would do my job.
And I would love to get on live with you and go and do this shit in front of millions.
Say no more. I will do my job.
Okay, well you just let me know, goddammit. Cause I'm looking for a jet. He got a party tonight. I'm looking for a jet. I'm going up there and I'm gonna commandeer his celebration.
Jesus Christ. That man said commandeer. When you start using words like that, that's when you're serious.
I'm gonna commandeer his celebration. Let him know happy birthday and all that old shit. But what the fuck is you gonna do, sir?
Yeah, you want the smoke. You want all the smoke.
I got to.
Say no more.
These motherfuckers been talking under their breath about us all these years.
Oh, that's a good news. I ain't said nothing.
No, but you from Philly. You from Philly. Y'all have y'all own battles with New York. You from Philly. That ain't no. That ain't for us. That ain't for us. That ain't for us. You know? No. That ain't for us. Yeah, that ain't for us. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all got to make it to the mailbox and back alive. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for us. You know what I mean? But Atlanta versus New York. I'm the king down here. I'm speaking for the people down here. Don't go around me. Don't talk to nobody but me. Don't nobody go want no smoke but me. You speaking for New York? Bring your ass on. Let's see who really got the goddamn action going. Let's see who really is the shit down here.
Give me an hour.
Y'all see the propaganda? The South got something. Man, stop it, Tip. Man, stop it. I mean, and even when he talking about y'all had your own problems with New York and Philly ain't never had no problems. Ain't no problems between New York and Philly. We never had no problems. We very similar, you know what I mean, in how we act and how we do things. But besides the point, T.I. is trying to spark off this New York, Atlanta thing. And let's keep it 100, man. Y'all know where it's all from. We seen what happened last year, all the shit that Thug went through, what they went through with Gunna, the whole breakup of the whole YSL. You got Little Baby and what he got going on. You got Slaughter Gang, what they got going on. It once was unified. See, the thing about Atlanta, it was once was unified, and till this day, people was talking all of this. Yo, man, Atlanta, yo, they really stick together. No, y'all don't. like, no, y'all don't. I get it twisted. The shit that happened with y'all just don't put it in the public eye. And I think that what changed the perception of y'all is what happened last year. Now I get it. Y'all want to be at the forefront again and stand for something and you know what I mean, stand for something and be the dominant force. But the internet then changed all of that. The internet then changed all of that. Atlanta is not reigning supreme, and neither is New York. You know what I'm saying? Neither New York nor Atlanta is reigning supreme right now when it comes to hip hop. Now, T.I., what I love about what Tip is doing is he's promoting the hell out of this record. Let him know. You know what I'm saying? He done cut his hair off. The nigga looked like he jumped in the Lazarus pit. He done went back to 2005, 2006, and he's rejuvenated and he ready. He on go time. Respect it. Much love. But as far as this New York, Atlanta, stop it. It's not a New York, Atlanta thing. When New York got called out for being rats and all this other shit, when people was calling New York rats for Al Poe and Rich Porter's situation or Paid in Full situation, you know what I mean? They was holding it down to that. When people started giving that same energy towards the city of Georgia or the city of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? The state of Georgia, the city of Atlanta, y'all didn't like it. And that's what the problem is really stemming from. It's not over the music, because people enjoy y'all music everywhere, but it's really over some shit that ain't nobody really going to tap into in a real way. But aside from that, you know, 50 Cent had commented and he put King Rat, right? And then Tip commented, and this is what I'm saying, man, like social media that made it an even playing field for everybody, whatever age. It don't matter how old somebody is or young. The smoke is still the same amongst every age demographic. T.I. adds 50 Cent and says, you playing on my name when only one of us is a rat in real life. You know I got your paperwork, right? And my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your whole ass in a box or shut the F up and live in fear. You soft, son. You've lost my respect, effing duck, right? So, again, this is a 50 Cent T.I. thing. This ain't got nothing to do with New York and Atlanta. You feel me? T.I. could be the one, the representative, to stand up for Atlanta and say, no, I represent for the South and I represent past the Mason-Dixon line. I am the South and the King of South. That's cool. But 50 Cent is not claiming King of New York. Like, he ain't said that shit in about 20 years. He not claiming to be the King of New York. He don't live in New York. You know what I'm saying? He in Shreveport, Louisiana, building business and building content and building shows and all that other stuff. This versus is never going to happen. It's not gonna happen. It makes for good conversation and fanfare. It's good for the comment sections. Put it in the comment section, like China Brim would say. But
So many business owners still run it with emails, spreadsheets, group chats. That's why we started using Connecting. Everything's automated, customized. It's too simple.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their availability, I click auto schedule, and boom, there it goes. No more Excel, no more phone calls, no more group chats. Oh. Perfect schedule, like that.
Damn, so all you gotta do is post it.
Yeah, my team loves that it's just one app, so they see their shifts, they can approve it, and I know it's covered.
But wait, what if there's like a last minute change? I mean, that's the afternoon gone, right?
So in that case, I just blast a shift for my team to claim. Everyone sees it, and I just assign the first one to pick it up. It literally takes 2 minutes. I'm telling you, it's all in the app. So they clock in, I can see who's working, who's late in real time, and their hours go straight to their timesheets, so I don't have to do anything.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to say, I used to spend 3 days prepping timesheets for payroll. Now it takes, what, half a day, tops?
Nah.
this shit ain't all. It ain't what it's cracked up to be. But I do want to speak about Atlanta for 1 second, or just the South specifically. In the 90s and the early 2000s, living in New York, they've always played music from other regions. It wasn't at one point where y'all took over and everything was just everything and y'all had taken over and we had no choice to listen to y'all music. No, if you go back, if any of y'all artists, T.I., Plies, Trick Daddy, the Hot Boys, who else I could think of? The Hot Boys, and most people from the South, Scarface, y'all have always had bubbling, if not core fan bases in New York City. You wanna know why? We didn't have stuff on demand. So we watched y'all stuff and we really engaged with it. I tell people all the time, like growing up in New York, when we went to parties as teenagers, the music that usually got played was South music, right? Nan by Trick Daddy and Trina rang off in the club. Shut Up by Trick Daddy. Like, Trick Daddy means something to us in New York, whether people want to realize that or not. Especially when, you know, we started to get the Jeezys and T.I.s, you feel me, and everybody else. When it was that time in the mid-2000s, we really was jacking y'all. The problem is that y'all niggas could never see when y'all have won. Y'all won a million times, and y'all still holding on to that with Andre 3000 said in 1995, while this nigga is walking around with a flute and not rapping at all. It's time to let go of that hurt. Specifically, it's time to let that mother effing hurt go, man. The South has love for New York, and New York has love for the South. Now, if you get individual situations or certain people talking online, yeah, it's gonna seem like this general consensus that we're against y'all or some shit. But a lot of us spent time. A lot of us spent time in the South in our summers because we got family. Most of our family came to New York from the South. So all of this shit that y'all be going through, where y'all be saying that we hating on y'all, we don't like y'all. Yeah, a lot of us moved to the South because not just better living. Because let me tell you something. If you think that you're gonna move down to Georgia and you ain't gonna be paying, these niggas charge $100 for a haircut, $100 to park, $100 to eat a $20 meal. They charge $100 for everything. So the cost of living ain't that much offset from New York versus in the South based on where you going. Now, if you go somewhere like deep, you could get a house for a couple $100 a month, but not living in Georgia. In Georgia, this shit is expensive. That's besides the point. What I'm here to say specifically is this. T.I., Tip, you was inspired by New York the same way the South was, the same way New York was inspired by y'all in a lot of ways. You feel me? People talk about, oh, y'all started rapping on South Beach. T.I., you was wearing your hat like Jay-Z. Your whole aesthetic, and Tip, my guy, I fuck with Tip, but his whole aesthetic was like Jay-Z-esque. You know what I mean? People used to call him that. You know what I mean? Like, you was getting embraced. One of your biggest records, Simple's Jay-Z, would bring him out. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it for what it is, man. New York got love for the South, and the South got love for New York. You know what I mean? As much as we try to act like we're divided, we are together. We are similar in a lot of ways. We might not talk like y'all. And shit is slow down here. Like, let's not act like that's not a thing. If something happens in your home in the South, you got to wait for a week for a motherfucker to come out and change it or fix it or something. In New York, it's rapid, but that's just due to the cities, you feel me? But overall, I don't think this versus is ever going to happen. I'm also looking at the factors of T.I. and both 50 Cent have disrespected each other on a level that I don't know if they could, not that it's smoking some real life shit, but I don't know if they could be cordial enough to be on the stage with one another without some next level tension. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that this versus will ever happen? I personally don't. I think that that's a wash. Like, it's never going to happen. We're just talking about things that, you know, just for fanfare, just for conversation. But this is how I do it myself. For the ones that rock with me, know how we doing. For the ones that don't, eventually will. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
It's not just what you do.
That don't mess with a lot of other artists. This will make them special to me, like a 50, the
100%.
Baby, an NBA Youngboy. They don't lean on features to make a hit. They made hits and continue to make hits without features by themselves.
Sure.
He's one of them guys.
A friend to everybody is a friend to none. You know what I'm saying? End of the day. And that's how it be with these niggas. So I wasn't never really on friendly time. Oh, we rappers, let's hang together type time anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with, you know, with niggas like 50. Like, I already know, bro, don't fuck with nobody. You get what I'm saying? So it be fucking people up when they see the way bro fuck with me and the way he, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he rock with me. Niggas get around me and get to like, man, how is he, man? They be so fucking mind blown. Hey, can you call him for me and tell him, you know what I mean? They call me and shit. One time somebody asked me to do that. I said, hey, bro, I called him. Y'all know this nigga. I called him. I said, bro, he wanna holler at you, nigga. I said, for what? He said, fuck that nigga. He like, nah,
he
for
don't
what?
care about
Nigga,
that shit,
fuck
yeah.
that nigga. I ain't got that, you know, but
if you
that's
need
my
something,
nigga,
that's different.
man.
Other than that, yeah, man, listen.
Man, 5, that's my nigga, man. That's my nigga.
Nah, you come on, you family.
Come
I
on,
remember
man.
time it was me, you. I remember
Yeah.
time it was me, you, Gilly, and Wallow. I forgot where we was at. We was talking about when they tried to cancel you and how Fifth really stood up and
100%.
really like held it down.
I had just met bro the week before that shit.
That's
She had
crazy.
met him.
That's
You
crazy.
get what I'm saying? So, you know, when you got all the reason in the world to say, nah, you don't owe me no loyalty, you know what I'm saying, to no relationship we done built or developed, none of that. You just met me. So you know, when we met, we chopped it up for like 2 hours right on the spot. I pulled up on him. Shout out Vanessa from Double XL. I was
Shout
up
to
there doing
Vanessa.
press. That's
Love
my
you.
baby.
Double XL.
Yeah, her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Anyway,
Happy
yeah.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
But hell yeah, I was doing like some press. I was doing press for the I think it was for the album with NBA Youngboy. It might have been that. No. This is before this, because this was before so this was 2021. But I was doing like a little media day and shit. I was up here in New York.
Right.
And I'm just, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm showing him a video. I'm showing him that Lonely video. It's one of them videos. 50, he fucked with this one. I had like the Joker shit going on and shit. That shit right there. And she saw the video and she see me breaking down the video and shit. She's sitting in there, it's a room full of motherfuckers from different platforms, all that shit. And I'm chopping it up with everybody after I play the video or whatever and do my little 1-2. And she's just looking at me. I've been fucking with her since I did the Double XL freshman cover and all that shit. Cause I fuck with her. I like, she's stiff. She's stiff. You get what I'm saying? Like, she ain't smiled the whole time at none of them niggas. Everybody up there doing what they do. And I was on the same shit. Like, I came, they had a stylist and them niggas had like 20, 30 outfits for me and shit. When I pulled up to do the Double XL cover, I had on a Nike hoodie, some Nike joggers, and some fucking flip-flops. And I came in that bitch and they're like, okay, baby, we got the stylists in here. They got all this shit. Got nothing for me to pick from. I looked at it, I said, man, I'm not wearing none of that shit.
Right.
I'm doing a freestyle and this right here. You know what I'm saying? And had the best one out of everybody in the freshman class or whatever. But I think she really, like, you know, just respected the way I came, you know what I mean? And it was vice versa. But after I was done, like...
Fuck that. You was standing on business.
Come on, man. 100%.
Career, nigga.
100%.
Come on,
She
nigga.
called
You
me
gotta
over. She
think.
like, you met 50 and introduced me to him, called him on the spot.
Look at the baby. You see him in this big mansion. They said he fell off. This is what I said. Somebody with character, charisma, and all that is never gonna fall. What he do? Look, what you do? What you
What he doing right now? Right? That's what he doing right now, right?
Look, two
laying on the
Maybachs.
Maybach. What he doing right now?
Maybachs in the Lambo.
The Phantom was right there too.
And now he's right back at it with the hit records because he's like a 50 Cent. He's not gonna stop, brother.
And I can't stop.
What's the process of the album though? 23 songs?
23 songs, man. I really, you know, I took my time. I made a classic. That's something bruh say. I made sure I took my time. I made a classic, man. I checked all the boxes. I wanted to be able to really, you know, blitz they ass the way I like to do it. Like, my style of releasing shit is how I did it in 2019, 2020. It ain't, you know, I ain't had the opportunity. And it's really, you know, nigga, I take accountability. I really could have been did this shit like this, but I wasn't. I was out of love with the game, with the business, so I had to take a step back. Okay, let me see how this shit go like this, because I ain't know. I was unaware. Okay, this should go like this. Let me take a step back. Let me soak up what I need to soak up. Okay, cool. And then let me goddamn reapproach this shit. But when I reapproached it, like, it had to be in a way to where I can goddamn, like, cause see me, I'm about putting it in motherfuckers' face, like, nonstop. Boom, boom, boom. I don't like the calm shit. Oh, I got a single. Let's talk about this one song. It's a nice song. I'm gonna talk about this shit for 6 months. Fuck all that. Like, I get bored.
I'm gonna give you a bunch of
records. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a bunch so I can goddamn smack their ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of singles on the album.
Smack their ass around the whole year.
On the album.
The whole year.
Don Julio.
Stick and Bones set the tone the right way. It set the tone.
That felt like he's talking about his life. It felt like the records was changing. No record sounded the same. Sticks and Stones found like he on his Tupac. You got the bandana. That's what I said. Tupac Digital Underground. But you know me, I like that club shit when I'm in the car, so I'm listening to Pootie Tang.
He say he want to hear,
we going to the strip club.
100%.
I'm listening to Shake. I'm saying it.
You
Shake.
know something. Shake the spot. Yeah.
I already know. So I feel like, like Miami, worldwide, I'm thinking clubs.
Yeah.
Because I know for the summertime, like, I know how to pick singles. There's a lot on there.
And that's how I marketed the shit. Like, I went down there, I got them, shot the content. All in Miami. It got cold up there where I'm at, cold turkey. I told the whole team, whole in-house team, fuck, they going to Miami tomorrow. Everybody, I flew these two people I got on the film side, on the film production side. I flew them in. I flew one nigga in from here. I flew 3 niggas in from here, 1 nigga in from here. I got down here with 4 niggas that could work a camera, and we shot content, brought the dancers in, we shot content. It's really a master class on how to roll out a motherfucking song. We went down there for a week. By the time I left Miami, that song was the talk of the motherfucking of the world. You get what I'm saying? They like, nah, you gotta put this shit out right now. And it's cold as hell outside. Niggas back at the crib, niggas is in the ice storm. They can't even go to the store. School out and shit. But we down there on the motherfucking beach dancing around and shit, vibing and shit. You get what I'm saying? But that set the tone. It lets you know, okay, boom, like this song, the first time they heard that song, they saw sunshine, clear water. You get what I'm saying? A nigga on a yacht, they saw good energy, you know what I mean? Beautiful women dancing and shit, and that's how you know,
How the
that's how
fuck
you
are you
market
gonna
a
top
single.
all your videos though with these shit?
Come on, man,
Because
look.
you know what? I listened to your album, and it's so
Yeah.
crazy. You the only artist that I like motherfuckers like, yo, he gonna shoot a video for that?
Right, for
He
sure.
gonna shoot a
That's the
video.
first thing niggas
That's
ask
why
me.
the reason why he say Luda and Busta so much,
Yeah.
it's not really the same style. It's just they had the illest
100%.
videos.
Nah, I definitely grew out. That's the era, you know. I definitely was inspired by them niggas, especially visually. Like from them niggas, Luda, Busta Rhymes,
Nah, I see this shit. I'm like, yo, son,
Outkast,
going crazy.
all them
with these
niggas.
videos,
I'm a 106 and Park, baby. You get what I'm saying? So like all them shits, even like marinating, like I'm a tap into the 21 questions concept with that one. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know, all that shit.
The fuck is the budget though? You got fucking marching bands.
Man, I go there.
How much you
It
spend?
get like that.
$500,000 on the video?
I done put plenty of my own money.
I believe you.
Plenty of
I done
you know.
seen marching bands, midgets,
I ain't just
dances,
spend the
100
money. Like
dances.
I made sure I was right there, hands on with the business side of it. So that's why I then learned how to produce and direct. You get what I'm saying? So all my videos, like I produce them, my team produce them. So I do the casting, I find the crew. You get what I'm saying? Like I handpick the fucking actors and shit, all that shit, the dancers, all that. I even run around and get wardrobe. Like I don't even leave it in the hands of fucking no wardrobe person sometimes because we couldn't get this, we couldn't get that. Like I'm real particular. Like I go myself. I go pull up the fashion district in LA and hop out on the street where they got all that shit. I go do all that. You get what I'm saying? Like I really take this shit, you know what I'm saying, from my mind. I put this shit, I make this shit, you know what I'm saying, pop up right here, you know what I'm saying, in front of a nigga. So, you know, when it come to that shit, I really done soak the game up. I got the cameras. I got all the cameras. I got every fucking camera, you know what I'm saying? All the way to the one, I got the camera they shoot power on. Damn. I got it at the crib. I got a fucking a lens that costs $125,000. There's only like 6 of them in America.
Damn.
Yeah, these look
Movies
the white
too?
boys on the sets and shit. When I come on these productions, they see that shit. 100%. I already got scripts that I done started writing this shit. And I linked in. I done asked bro for advice on that shit plenty of times, 50 and shit. But one thing that nigga told me like 2 years ago, it probably been like 3 years ago, like, nah, fuck that. You ain't done with the music. Like, nah, fuck that. You can do that shit whenever. You know what I'm saying? You know, he could have been, you know what I'm saying, pressed the button and had me on any one of these shows.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got other niggas playing roles in some of these shows and shit, whatever, but them niggas can't fuck with me. Them niggas can't fuck with me when it comes to that shit.
As a director of finance, I'm managing 15 and 20 contracts a month. With Acrobat AI Assistant, I can summarize long contracts and identify key terms instantly. AI Assistant helps me compare 2 different versions of the same document for key changes. It makes me feel very confident that nothing's missing and everything's accurate. With AI Assistant, we're able to focus on what really matters: growing our business and finding new ways to reach soccer fans.
Difference between the strip clubs in New York and Atlanta, there's really no difference. It's just the girls are in sections. Remember? Don't cut me off.
Because you're not making no sense right now. Now you sound stupid. I remember Jermaine Dupri one time when we was in the club, when we was in this club, and Jermaine Dupri was like, yo, y'all throwing all this money and these girls in here ain't even getting naked? I'm glad he walked out.
He didn't get stabbed. Right? Shut the f up with that shit. Okay.
Romans! That's the point you get movies with. Oh!
You got my video. Out my
Yeah, it's the Talk of New York.
And this the boy Uncle Murder, a.k.a. Lead Jet Lenny.
You on the Real Report show, and I don't know how long this show is going to last. I'm just going to keep it real with you. I don't like any of these people, especially Uncle Murder.
Oh, man, that's crazy, yeah. That's crazy.
My boy sometimes, but he be tripping.
Nah, you be tripping.
He be tripping, and I'm not with it. And we as my man Lloyd Banks would say, we in $1 million studio laying our vocals. You know what I'm saying? You see that? We got better cameras. Everything is upgraded. Shout to the volume. Shout to T. Shout
we ain't doing this for free. We doing this for a bag,
I mean,
nigga.
man, shout to 50. Shout to Logan.
It's the unit.
Shout to, who's our boss? You don't even know our boss.
I know Logan.
What's our boss?
Shout out to Logan. It's Logan.
He's
Logan,
an idiot.
Logan from the bag.
He's an idiot.
No, use the idiot.
You know what?
Logan,
Hold on.
No, it's Logan.
You know what I'm going to tell you, idiot? Our boss' first name is Colin, you dummy.
No, it's Logan. It's Callan? Or it's
dummy.
Oh, shout out to Callan.
You don't even know his boss.
No, you the dummy.
Colin Cowherd is our boss of value.
Shout out to Callan Cowherd.
Idiot.
Did you meet him?
He got a show and don't even do his homework. You don't even meet him. I follow him on the gram.
But
I
you
don't
didn't
have to meet him.
I met Logan. I met the nigga that's talking for him.
Hold on.
Fuck out of here.
Look, he don't even know.
I met the nigga that's talking for the boss.
We'll find out who your next boss. You got 50's our boss, but Colin is our boss. Colin is our boss too.
But shout out to Colin. I ain't meet you yet, big homie.
All right, so look, this is the podcast where we know we already cancel, so we don't care if you cancel.
Yeah, we definitely
us.
don't. We definitely don't.
The phone number, the hotline to call here is 1-800. We don't give a all right? All this happened because of me. We're going to start this off.
It didn't just happen because of you.
Hold on. He made me almost, I don't want to say a number of 6 figures. He made me some good money.
I definitely made you some good money.
I made him double that. And what I'm saying is,
he got us a good bag off the bat. Salute to Tony
Murder,
Yayo for doing all the interviews and going viral. I'm just saying, I give you your props.
No,
I give you your props.
Murder, tell the truth. When we was on the jet, right? And shout to Vlad TV. I know y'all call him a culture vulture. Y'all don't like him. We're gonna have him on the show. We're gonna have the biggest guests in the world on this show. Biggest guests in the world. Trust me.
Shout out to Vlad.
And shout to Vlad. When you and 50 didn't want me to do Vlad, right? And laughing on the jet. Why you doing Vlad? Why you doing Vlad? Why you doing Vlad? I went to YouTube as my place to have fun. I got a lot of haters. I got a lot of people that love me. Shout out to all the people that watch me. But Vlad took me from, let's start from the beginning. Math Hoffa, the show was on fire. Shout out to Math Hoffa, I can't hate on him. That show was on fire.
This nigga told me to pull up there, and I didn't even know what was going on.
That was a movie. Math Hoffa was a movie.
Definitely was.
Drink Champ, shout out to Nori. We know you mad at us a little bit.
Oh,
no, keep it real.
Shout out to Nori.
I love Nori. He didn't call us back for us to get on his show again. Shout out to Nori. What else? But it all came from Vlad. Then from Vlad came the Breakfast Club. I did the Breakfast Club without 50 Cent. Everybody give me a clap for that.
Hey!
Without 50. Come on, don't hate now.
50 helps everything, though.
Don't hate now.
The affiliation helps every motherfucking thing.
The Breakfast Club, I think down the line, the public thought I was gonna do, y'all thought I was gonna do Vlad again. Yo, he's talking about smoked duck and
caviar pancakes.
And reindeer hamburgers and all that. He's talking about all that shit in the airport, right? Because we really live that life. And I switched it up and I went to Shannon Sharp. Make some noise for Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Wow,
even though Shorty got him for that $50 million.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
You don't gotta do that. I don't want to get into that.
Okay. So all right, go ahead.
And then I got you on the Breakfast Club interview.
You didn't get me on that.
Yes,
I did the Breakfast Club without you.
No.
Fuck out of here, yo. But keep talking, because you're going good so far. But I've been on the Breakfast Club without you.
I've been on Breakfast Club
numerous times.
I didn't say without me, but I got you on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Volume.
You didn't get me on nothing. Shout out to the Volume. Shout out to the Volume for getting us on the Breakfast Club. But go ahead.
And I'm gonna explain to you right now. A lot of artists you see, and I know a lot of people is gonna say it's not true, are following the Tony Yayo blueprint.